So, Destroy All Humans is a third-person action shooter where you get to systematically destroy all of humanity. This game is something else, and I have a lot of game development topics to talk about in this episode. So let's not waste any time. Timestamps are on the screen right now and also in the description. So spoiler warning from this point onwards, guys. Alright, let's get into it. Our story begins with a nuclear experiment gone wrong as our clone brother is taken down and captured by humans. On the mothership, our leader informs us that we can't be having this, mate. Go down to the planet, save your brother, and maybe have a cheeky planetary collapse while you're at it. Alright, boss, sounds good, I'm on it. So we fly down to the planet and meet a few of the locals.
Alright, dickhead.
Alright, fuck them. We destroy a few thousand of them and take a couple of them for probing. The men in black notice a systemic destruction of entire cities, manipulation of their TV frequencies, and abduction of their thicker members.
Ooh, that's a challenge.
And they start snooping around. Clearly these fuckers know something, so we abduct a man in said black and scoop some info out of him.
This calls for the Jumbo Probe.
Through this Jumbo Probe, we discover the location of our fallen brother. They've got him held up in a military base deep inside of a desert, and we have to infiltrate it all stealthy-like. As we enter the base, we find our brother, and we see that they've been performing experiments on him, killing him in the process. Oh, fuck, in a brother death-induced rage, I destroy the entire military base, and this pisses the army off, understandably, and they wheel out a nuke to try and stop me, just like the one that took down my brother. So I mind control the driver and wheel that bitch into the centre of the military base and pull the nuclear pin. Well, other than that, all's pretty good on the planetary destruction front when suddenly a Tesla coil burns my fucking asshair off, leading me to crash land and my capture. Oh fuck, now begins the arduous task of my escape.
That was easy.
Oh, well, the army is getting pretty sick and tired of my shit, so they decide to combine the army, navy, air force, marines, and the men in black. Fuck, I can't be having that, so I infiltrate the meeting to sabotage the deal. Doesn't go too well, I get caught out and the general books it.
Come and get me, you commie piece of crap!
So I chase him down, and clearly he loves 40k because he's got this fuck off space marine mecha, and we just destroy it and kill him in piss. Right, so the only thing to do is hunt down and kill the President of the United States of America.
That was easy.
Well, finally, the only thing left to do is accept the surrender of the human race from the leader of the Wu Men in Black. Holy shit, watch out mate, new presidential candidate. Robo-Press. Ah, fuck. Time to get my ass repeatedly handed to me by his big fuck-off laser cock till he drops dead. Finally, we take the form of the president to convince the masses that the invasion was totally those filthy fucking commies, with the humans none the wiser to their alien overlords. It's a bit like real life. I know you're a fucking lizard, Liz, bitch. So this game is fucking hilarious, and I don't want to just sit here and point out all of the incredible jokes, but trust me, this game's humour is
freaking A.
Its entire story is just practically a satire of American culture and stupidity. The aliens refer to the humans as stupid monkeys, and that couldn't be more correct.
Howdy, partner.
These stupid Yankee Doodle dumbfucks fail at every hurdle, making everything way too easy for Cosmo. The perfect way to describe this game's humour is to just mention that there is a weapon specifically designed to shoot up the assholes of your enemies and rip their brains out through their asses.
I'm so desensitized. It's gotta be just completely bananas to get me off.
It's fucked, but I love it. You visit so many different locations, from farmland to inner city suburbs to deserts to secret military bases. There's just so much variety in what you see and where you go, but unfortunately not so much in the gameplay. So this game's gameplay can be a bit repetitive at times. I'll describe a typical mission for you. So we land the saucer, and if we're lucky we get to destroy some humans like the name suggests. But most likely after landing you'll either be defending an object in a defense mission, following cars around, yeah this is fun, or my favourite, stealth missions. The stealth missions in this game consist of using your alien fuckery to take the appearance of a human and then sneaking your way into a location without being caught. Standard, right? But to maintain the human disguise that you've got on, you have to repeatedly scan human brains, which is completely fine, but every time you scan a human brain, you hear their thoughts. These can be really funny and even give you hints on what to do in the level, but you have to do this a fuck ton. Nah, mate. Hearing these voice lines talk over my commander's orders when I'm trying to listen on what I need to do in the level, and the subtitles, which you can't turn off by the way, cluttering up the UI, cluttering up the UI even more if that's fucking possible, just pissed me off beyond belief. And honestly, this is 70% of the missions, just over and over and over. Oh, fuck. I think this repetitiveness is due to the game's age. The game was first released in 2005, and the developers of the remaster state at the beginning that we aren't going to change anything, you fuck, so just get used to it. And do you know what? I can respect that. But gameplay rarely ages well, isn't that right, Dante, you prick? The gameplay may be repetitive, but what really kept me interested was the game gives a lot of opportunities for Ludic play. For anyone who's new to the channel, I'm actually a qualified game designer. Go watch my Castlevania video for more info on that. But in each video I try to teach you something new about game design. And in this episode's topic I'm going to be talking about Ludic play. Ludic play is where the player creates their own fun in a game separate from the game's predefined rules. For example, have you ever got into a car in GTA and just drove, like a pedestrian? Stopping at lights and following the road signs. This isn't required of you to play the game, but this is Ludic play, where you're creating your own fun inside the game's rule boundaries. This isn't fun for everyone, but that is the beauty of Ludic play. Each player will instinctually create their own fun based on what they want to do or based on previous positive gaming experiences. Grand Theft Auto is a beautiful study in Ludic play, as the game developers created many systems inside the game to create chances for Ludic play. So Destroy All Humans is commonly described as GTA but with aliens. Destroy All Humans is mission based with repetitive gameplay design which forces the player into certain actions in each level. This is inherently anti-Ludic play, but where the game succeeds is the tools it gives you to complete these tasks. Different weapons, ways to control humans, telekinesis. This is where 90% of the fun came from for me in the game, and it's all due to its ludic nature and the options they give you in gameplay. It's really easy to just fool the AI, jump over walls and rinse the objective, but I didn't want to. Naturally, I gave myself little goals. How many people can I kill by throwing chickens at them? How many brains can I pull out of pedestrians' asses before the cops show up? Jesus Christ. And this is Ludic play done right, and a huge contributing factor to why I and many others enjoyed the game so much.
Here we go.
So in my last episode we covered the game design topic of how to motivate your player to keep playing your game, and we spoke about why Styx was so fucking bad at it, but fortune has it that the next game I covered did extrinsic motivation perfectly. So let's take a big steaming shit on Styx again. So as a super ultra quick recap of extrinsic motivation, if you forgot or you can't be fucked to go watch the last episode, extrinsic motivation is the act of motivating your player to keep playing your game by giving them things.
Me like things.
So when getting these rewards in Styx Master of Shadows, the game failed to convince me of the necessity of these things that I was getting as a reward for completing side objectives, but Destroy All Humans knocks extrinsic motivation out of the fucking park, mate. Great job. In concept, both reward systems for these games are exactly the same. You receive a currency at the end of each level for completing side objectives and for collecting collectibles, and the currency you gain goes towards leveling up your character's abilities. But the difference is that the upgrades you get in Destroy All Humans are actually worth more than a bucket of piss. Turning each weapon you get from a pathetic tickle machine into a nuclear death ray, which gives me motivation to actually seek out these side objectives and collectibles. What also helps is that these side objectives aren't boring like in Styx, they're actually varied and fun. Instead of please go kill the target and that being it, we have the same basic objective, but the game asks us, go drown the fucker. This is fucking hilarious, and the game just keeps throwing these stupid objectives at you, and you're rewarded for completing them. This, along with the ludic play elements, creates a lot of player-driven fun during the gameplay, and the upgrade systems extrinsically motivates the player to keep playing. This is really good shit, mate. So, after all this, guys, what is my final verdict for Destroy All Humans overall? Well, without a doubt, this game is great. The game may have some aging issues with the formulaic gameplay design and mission structure, but the chances for ludic play and variety and the tools you get to destroy all of the humans really makes up for it. The humour just doesn't stop from start to finish, and overall it makes this remaster really worth playing. Thank you so much for watching me, it means the world to me, and I'd like to thank you all for getting me to 100 subscribers. Hey, it's the first big milestone and it makes me incredibly happy. I just hope you guys are enjoying the content. My next big milestone is 1,000 subscribers, and the only way I can actually get there is with your help. If you think you know someone who might enjoy my content, send an episode their way and help the channel grow. If you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more of it and hear all the little things I couldn't fit into the script, you can watch my new series on Twitch called Cutting Room Floor. I stream every Tuesday at 7 PM GMT. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for the support, mate. I'll see you in the next one.